Hello everyone, welcome to Netmums. My name's Lucy, I am from JuicyLucyVlog, and today for Netmums I am going to be sharing my top tips for solving those tantrums our children throw. So let's get straight into the video. First of all, I think it's important to remember that tantrums are a normal part of childhood. We've all been there, we've all done it. So sometimes it's about giving your children a little bit of slack when it comes to the tantrums and just letting them ride the wave, and then eventually it will calm them down. Now my two children are a little bit older now. My children are 8 and 6, but I still have tantrums from my children at this age. So yeah, let me just share with you my first tip. Tip number 1 is to remain calm and change your tone of voice. There is no good a child having a tantrum and a parent being like, please don't do that, please stop that, because the child is just not going to register that. So they need to have that authority figure to bring them back down to a level playing field, and just letting them know that we are aware that they're having a tantrum, it is not okay, and we're not going to accept it. When my children have a tantrum, my tone of voice is like, Emily, I'm aware of your feelings, but right now, whilst you're in this mood, I cannot talk to you about it. And that automatically makes her think, okay, if I calm down, Mummy's going to talk to me, Mummy's going to talk me through what the problem is. And I feel that that works every time, and it brings us back down to a base where we can both talk happily together. If you get stressed as well, then your child is going to get even more stressed, and that's when you have like full-blown arguments and tantrums in the house. Tip number 2 is to distract your child. Sometimes when they are having a tantrum, it can generally just be that they're overwhelmed. So it is a good idea, for example, when you're shopping, when my children come shopping with me, all they want is to ask me, can I have this, can I have that? And when I say no, sometimes, if it's been a few times that I've said no, then that sort of riles up the emotions within them. But if you go into, say, shopping with a plan in your head on how to distract them from the things that they possibly want but cannot have, is to get them involved. So when I go shopping, I write out a list. I make 2 lists. One is for Emily and one is for Holly. And then we go down the food aisles, and Holly will get her bits from the food list, and so will Emily. And sometimes if I'm in a rush, I will just make one list. But the good thing about Tesco's, where I shop, is that they have the scanner. So one can be doing the list and the other can be scanning, and we do it vice versa, and we share it in turns. That way the children are focused on their task in hand rather than what it was that would possibly cause them to have a tantrum. Tip number 3 is, are they hungry or are they thirsty? A good way of stopping any tantrums from developing is to have snacks, healthy snacks around the house that the children are able to grab hold of. I have a fruit bowl in the lounge, and I also put a jug of water in the fridge, and the girls are more than welcome to go and help themselves to a snack or some water, because I know if I'm thirsty or hungry, I have mood swings as well, and it's no different for children. So just keep that in your head. Tip number 4, are they tired? This is especially important for children under 5. I know when my 2 were little, I made sure that they had adequate naps throughout the day. If they miss a nap, then it could cause a tantrum. I know that when I'm tired, I become very grumpy, and I probably would have a tantrum myself. So it is a good idea to make sure you've got a schedule for your nap time. Keep it the same as much as possible every day. That way we're keeping any mood swings from being tired at bay. And finally, tip number 5, sometimes you just have to let it go. Children do often become overwhelmed, overexcited, overtired, overhungry, all of these things. And sometimes they just cannot process all those emotions at once, which can lead to tantrums. So sometimes it's good just to be around them while they're in these moods, and letting them know that you are there for them if they need you. You are there for a cuddle once they've calmed down, and just take it easy. They don't remain children forever, and we do need to cherish these moments rather than constantly being stressed ourselves about their tantrums. I think the best key is to lead by example, and it'll all go alright in the end. So there you are, my foolproof tantrum taming solutions. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Netmums. I'm sure they would love to have your company. I've been Lucy from JuicyLucyVlog. I hope you have a good day. Take care. Bye.